We had a really strong weekend in Wilkes-Barre. Fortunate to pick up a sweep on the road. Both 2-1 games Friday night. Thought we played a very strong game. We dictated a lot of the pace in that one. We played to our strengths quite a bit. We were able to get that first goal shorthanded. A nice block by Joey Kyle, and he took the puck to the end of the ice, 2-on-1 with Pavel Kareen, and Joe made a real nice play, pass off the pad, and Pav went to the net and buried it. And then, just about a minute later after that, after we killed off the rest of that penalty, we got back to even strength, and Sammy Slensky's line with Andy Nedeljkovic and Roman Kramer put a lot of pressure down on their defense in their zone, and Kramer was able to roll the puck out the front of the net and tuck one home, a real nice goal. So did a great job there holding that 2-0 lead. They were able to get one off of a kind of a deflection shot late in the game. They had their goalie pulled to make it 2-1, but we held the fort down. Guys really persevered through that one. Cade Phipps made some big saves. And that last shift there with 29 seconds left, we had a lot of guys making some big block shots to really seal that victory. So it was a great job by our guys to pick up that first win. And then Saturday, we came back and played another strong game. Phippsy was great in net again. They scored on a power play off of a deflection off of a skate. Other than that, he was perfect the whole night. And it was only a couple minutes after they scored that Gorscak was able to tie it up for us. Baez, Gorscak, and Briere have really been producing for us over the last few weeks, and their line went to work. I mean, nice play down low, and Gore took the puck to the net and stuffed it home. And in this league and any hockey, you got to take pucks to the net to score, and he did a great job of that. And I thought we really competed hard in that game and deserved the win. We got to overtime, had a couple of good chances, and then ultimately puck went up to Joey Kyle. He went on a 2-on-1 with Carson Briere. He made a nice sauce pass over, and Carson collected it and buried it over the goalie's shoulder. And the guys really deserved that win for sure. It was fun to get a sweep on the road, obviously, especially heading in an off weekend. You want to head in on a good note, and we saw a lot of guys play some good hockey, especially being a little short-handed. We had some guys banged up, so we had a bit of rely on everybody, and fortunately we did. And Phippsy obviously had a really good weekend. Both games 2-1 wins, and he actually won East Division Star of the Week. So credit to him. And but all around a great team effort. Proud of our games this weekend, and looking forward to getting a week of work in, and then have a little off weekend, and then we head off to Alaska February 7th for 4 huge games out in Fairbanks and Kenai. This week on the Vision Care Specialist Inside Look, forward number 16, Christian Gorscak. Christian, who is your NHL role model?
Eric Lindros. I don't play like him at all, but that's where I got my number from.
Wow, I like that. He's a little before your time, but that's a good one. Well, you said you got your number from Lindros, but why do you wear number 16?
Dunks gave me a couple options, and that's the one I like the best.
And we don't have number 88, so you could wear it. Ooh, this is a trick question. What does the inside of your car look like? Is it clean or messy?
I don't have a car, but if I did, it'd probably be clean most of the time.
All right. Don't know if you had one, but what was your first job?
Fox's Pizza. Make pizzas.
Yep. Name another famous Christian.
Christian Bale.
Actor. What is the scariest thing you've ever done?
Probably when I was younger, like riding my first roller coaster. I ended up liking them, but it's kind of scary.
Kennywood?
Yeah, I've been to Cedar Point recently. I like that a lot.
All right. Who is the best teammate on the bus trips?
Probably Reagan Wartz or Carson Briere. They sit up front by the snacks and the drinks, and send a text on the group chat and they'll bring you one back. It's nice.
Wow. Servants. If you could pick one temperature year-round, what would it be?
Probably like 70 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold.
Perfect. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Favorite movie?
Miracle.
What would you pick as your personal theme song?
I like the song Thunder by Imagine Dragons. Good song.
What was your favorite childhood toy?
Lincoln Logs.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Mila Kunis. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, that's how you say it there. Will time travel ever be possible?
I don't think so. I'm not too into that stuff, but I don't think so.
All right. Here's a couple football questions with the Super Bowl coming up. This is probably a loaded question. I didn't write it. Patriots cheat.
I say no. I don't like the Patriots, but I don't know if they cheat. They're pretty good.
All right, you're a Pittsburgh guy, so you're kind of in a tough spot here. You have Philadelphia and New England, who I don't think many Steelers fans like either team. Who will win the Super Bowl?
Who will win? I got to go with New England. Not that I want them to win, but I would rather have Philadelphia win. But I don't know. I think New England's a lot better.
All right, you heard it here first. Christian picks the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. And that's it for this week's Vision Care Specialist Inside Look. The Alaska trip for us is obviously quite an experience. This is our 4th straight season heading out west, and the first year we went in the end of February, and then the last 2 seasons we went closer to the end of September, early October, and now we're back going in the middle of February. So it's quite a unique trip, a lot of travel. Our travel plan to get out there is quite extensive, and obviously there's some heavy time changes with Alaska being 4 hours behind our Eastern time zone, so it's a pretty big adjustment for the guys to get out there. But ultimately, it's a fun trip as well. You kind of bond together as a team, and you're with each other for pretty much 11, 12 days straight, and all you're doing is hanging out with each other and playing hockey, and so it's a lot of fun in that regard. And obviously, not everybody can say they've ever gone to Alaska, and it's a beautiful state. A lot of scenery there, obviously very mountainous, and Fairbanks is obviously quite a town. They really have strong support of their hockey team. They pack their arena, so for us it'll be probably really the stadium that we'll go in. They'll have a crowd similar to ours in terms of the attendance and how many people come to the games, and it's a great atmosphere they put on there, and obviously the town is very supportive of their Ice Dogs, and so it'll be a great challenge for us. Obviously they've had a very successful season. We saw them here over New Year's, and then we'll spend some different time just kind of hanging out and checking out the scenes of Alaska there for a few days in Fairbanks, and then midway through the trip we'll fly over to Kenai. It's kind of an experience there too. It's last year when we actually flew on the day of a game, so it was kind of unique, but the planes were so small. They're only like 19 seaters, and we actually had to split the team up into two groups to fly, and the bags go on a different flight, so it's quite a trip to get there. The airport's real small in Kenai, but then you get there, it's on a peninsula, and it's kind of what you think Alaska would look like, with the mountains, the trees, the water. We've seen moose there before. They say that the salmon in Kenai is unbelievable. Someone once told us that their population in July increases by close to 40,000 people just coming in for salmon fishing. So like I said, for that side of things, it's a big experience, but ultimately we'll have 2 big games, the Brown Bears and their arena there. They got a big, wide Olympic-sized rink, so it's a little bit of adjustment for our guys, obviously, to get to a different ice surface, but could enjoy the trip, but ultimately looking for 4 big wins.